beautiful fish. There's one. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed some swim baiting highlights from this fall. But this is what you're here for. You are here for the Gomexus power handle. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and I'm going to show you how to install it on your reel. So this is my Shimano Tranx 200 swim baiting reel. This is what I use in all my swim baiting videos to catch, the bass I've been catching. If you've been following my channel for a while, you've seen a lot of fish catches on this reel and handle combo. Some really nice fish. So this fall, Gomexus was nice enough to send me some handles, including this power handle, which is a 120 millimeter, a little larger size, and then also the 100 millimeter. This is for like a standard size reel. So I throw this one on just like a lose reel. It fits pretty much every version, but the important thing to know between these two is that there are two different sizes. Well, obviously there's two different sizes between 120 millimeters and 100 millimeters. But also the axle size matters when you're ordering. There's a 8x5 millimeter and then there's a 7x4 millimeter. So the 7x4 millimeter is the one you want for a Shimano Tranx. That is what fits the axle. The 8x5 is what fits the lose. So it's important to, before you order these things, know what size axle you have on your reel. It varies based on the brand of reel you have. And so you basically want to make sure not to order the wrong size. But that being said, I've really liked using these products this fall. This handle for the swim bait reel is super smooth. Throwing big glide baits, I've loved it so far. I recommend checking it out. If you want to go buy one, I'll link the website in my description, but you can go and use the code Luke01 for 10% off. I know it's not much, but if you're willing to spend the money on this, you might as well chip off a little bit. So these things are awesome. I've loved using them so far, and now we're gonna get into showing you how to install them, because I've had a lot of questions how to install these. In the fall, I posted my swim bait setup review video and unboxing, which included this reel, this handle, and my Dobbins 806 rod, and a lot of people replied and have been replying ever since I posted that video, asking about the handle in general and how to install it. So we're gonna get going. I'm gonna show you how to install it on this reel, which is the Tranx 200, which most people will probably use for the 120 millimeter power handle, but then I'm also going to show you how to install it on this lose reel. But they're essentially the same, but here we go. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel though, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I've had a ton of people ask me for this video, and I wanted to make it because the review video of my swim baiting setup is getting tons of views, and a lot of people are using it and it's helping them. So I want to make this video to also help people learn how to install this thing. I know when you get a brand new reel, thing is shiny out of the box and you don't want to start taking it apart and messing it up. So I'm going to help you. It's really not that hard, but I will show you the steps and everything you need in order to put this on successfully without, wrecking anything. So thanks for watching. Here we go. We're going to put this thing together, and please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to help you out on this. All right, we're going to get started here. Most of you are probably here for the Tranx 200. You want to know how to get this reel handle on. But I'm going to show you how to, first of all, take the normal handle from a lose reel off in order to get the Gomexus handle on. So they're essentially the same process, but I'll go through both of them throughout this video. So the first thing, actually, you're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a small screwdriver. This is just the bit head for the tiny screw that's going to be in the reel handle. And then most importantly, you're going to need a 10 millimeter, this is a socket wrench, but you're going to need a 10 millimeter wrench or socket wrench, not a 3/8, and not a 7/16. A 10 millimeter is right between the two, and a 3/8 will be too small, and a 7/16 will be too big. So you need a 10 millimeter, which will fit perfectly, because this right here is what you're not going to be able to get off without that wrench, and that's going to stop you from getting everything else you can do pretty easily, but you need that exact size to get this off, and that goes for both size reels. Okay, so what this reel is going to look like out of the package, I have it taken apart a little bit, but just for speed and stuff, but this is going to be on there like that, and then in this little hole right there, there's going to be a micro screw. Okay, so you're just going to unscrew that screw, take the screw out, and then you're going to be able to pry this off, this little covering. Okay, so you're going to take that off. Then you get to here. This is where you need the wrench. So then you're going to, I have it loose, but we're just going to get that off. You're going to take it off with a wrench. Okay, so now this is off. Okay, now it's just the handle. So you can pop the handle off. Okay, now there's this little, usually there's some spacers and some, stuff like that underneath there. Some nuts. Okay, so you're going to strip this bare down to that. There's nothing else on there. Okay, so this right here comes with the handle. And as you can see, on the inside, that's going to fit right in there like that. Okay, that's very important. You need to have that on there. Otherwise, it's not going to screw tight, and it's not going to get on there good for you. Okay, so you're going to put that on first. Oops. And then you're going to slide it over the top, just like that. Make sure that fits in there good. Okay, so now it's in there nice. Now you just got that opening. And then you're going to put that middle piece in. And now you got to be really careful, because these threads on this screw-in thing are very fine, or these ridges are very fine, and you don't want to strip them. Same goes with this piece. You're going to go the opposite direction to tighten it. So you're going to go left. It's going to tighten to the left. So you're going to start screwing it on there, and if it gets hung up and it gets stuck, don't force it. Just unscrew it and then try to thread it back on, because you do not want to strip this. All right, there we go. You can screw it on most of the way with your fingers. And then in order to get it nice and tight, you're going to take this tool, just put it in there like that, and finish screwing it nice and tight. Now this thing is locked in there, and you're good to go. You don't really need any of the spacers, but that's how you do it. Okay, so now on here, I'm going to unscrew this just a little bit just to show you. On a Tranx, when you pop the handle off, this thing is going to spring outward. You want to be careful, because this thing will pop off. You want to keep it pushed down. All right. So if this normal handle was on there, there's going to be that spacer on there, and you can leave that on the old handle. You don't need that on the Gomexus handle. So there's going to be a little black piece over the top, and then there's that screw. So the first thing you're going to do, unscrew that screw, pop the black piece off just like the Lewis reel, and then you're going to wrench off that screw lock, that bolt thing. You're going to wrench this off with the 10 millimeter wrench, unscrew it, pop it off. This comes off. Handle goes straight on. All right. And same thing. This thing goes left. There we go. Got it on there with my fingers. Take the tool, twist it tight. Yep, lock it tight. That thing is good to go. Alright guys, that's all I have for the video. I hope this video helped you out. Make sure to give it a like if it did. And like I said, if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. I'll have a lot more swim bait content coming this summer and spring. I'm using the Tranx 200 in my Gomexus power handle. So take care guys, good luck out on the water. If you use this thing, leave a comment. If you have one, let me know. Let me know if you're gonna buy one, but pretty sweet product.